Anyone got lamps on Schultz? Anyone? Void be damned. Sallying into the wire like that with nary a wish in her pocket? What was she thinking? Did I not make clear our orders to hold the line here regardless of provocation? Should my instructions have been more robust? Perhaps assisted by pictures?
I'm afraid there's more bad news, Commander. She also took Scrabbles, sir.
Would that he'd done her more good. Seems Calamity has claimed 2 good soldiers today. You there. I don't normally sanction nameless passers-by giving ear to my private discourse. You have some brass sauntering into my base and then acting coy about your reasons. Whatever your purpose, I feel a contractual obligation to warn you against setting a heel past this base. If you go any further, you go alone and at your own peril. No Anti's forces are permitted beyond the forward position upon pain of disemployment and possible litigation. Our orders are to sit and mind the store for as long as need be. Let the record state I could have handily managed routing the Protectorate myself if I was not hogtied by my orders. But I digress. We'll hold here until orders to advance come through. I expect Carr won't be best pleased by this turn of events, but I'll leave you to sort out her rancor. Was there anything else you wished to discuss?
Rumor has it some high-ranking Vox Relay officer just got their last paycheck. Wonder if we'll ever figure out who did it. Just happy the bastard's been retired. Less of those sovereign lackeys we have to worry about, the better. Back in one piece. Report to Commander Torres if you've new intel. Sharpen up. Hostiles nearby.
Recharge for me!
Glorious dawn! The betrayer is upon us! She must be vanquished!
There will be time enough for figuring out why these swine betrayed me after we make the rest of them see the error of their ways. Violently.
Commander, throwing energy your way.
Either restore my life or avenge my death.
Standing by to short on targets at the moment. Capacitor deployed. Free energy if you can reach it. Who needs to die? Investigating.
I can't believe this. According to that datapad, there was an official kill order out on me? The poor fools probably thought they were just fulfilling their duty. Of course not. What a ridiculous question. You think that I'm like you, but I'm no longer bound by social restraints or pedestrian things like regret. So were I even to imply I felt remorse, that I wish I'd perhaps approached this with a more logical bent and not slaughtered these loyal Dawn members, it would mean nothing. Damn straight they should have. That's the question, isn't it? The only answer I can think of involves our communication devices. There is someone who would have tried to contact me to warn me. Someone who wouldn't have been taken in by a faked kill order. Not from him. He was different from most of these slack-jawed sprat bastards. I knew him from before. Long before the Glorious Dawn. We had a secret code we used to hide things from our parents before... Well, never mind that. Very well. Let's just say that he was forbidden to associate with me and leave it at that. Anyway, if he used that code to embed a message to me within a Dawn missive, no one would have even known it was there. It's strange there isn't a comm device here. Ziegler must have communicated with his cell in Golden Ridge before coming to this place. Well, no matter, we'll find one. I know we have camps on Cloister and Praetor, but I'm not sure of the exact locations. I'd like to try to find one and clear it out so I can access one of our devices. Hopefully, it will bring me that much closer to whoever it is I need to kill to put an end to this nonsense.
Anti-Fizz vodka. You asked for new flavors of vodka, and we heard you. Now available in brown. Anti-Fizzo's Purple Berry Liqueur. Now you can taste Purple Berry in any drink.
Looking a little woozy there, Commander.
Either restore my life or avenge my death.
emitting mostly blue and invisible ultraviolet light. So why are there no green stars? Pink,
I aftermarket parts are crap.
reveal completely themselves. Why is that? It's because any star emitting green light also emits bluish and or reddish light too, resulting in a non-green star. There is no recurring color composition. Instead, such a composition itself
Pick me up. I come for you.
those such
Evaluations for durable. Patch yourself up!
Let's get back to the Sonoda Scar, the famous stellar photographer. The methodology of the Odescard
Either restore my life or avenge my death.
He ignored empty, not change. The light from every galaxy, star, and quasar. Central tabulator. Analysis produced the final answer to within 0.5% of the predicted value. And that result was beige. More specifically, in the cylindrical coordinate model of color space, the hue is 42 degrees, while the saturation is a mere 9%, and the value is a full 100%. In more novice terms, while the colors and form addition of a variety of reds and blues results in a more beige color. And there you have it. As you study your lessons, stare, concentrate walls, library, classroom, or dormitory, and insult the knowledge. Beige is also all of it.
Stands united and should conflict recommence. Why, simply recall the precision of our defenses against flying craft, augmented by our Sears technology combined with the deft skills of our exemplars. Not only forced our rapacious rivals to drop from high orbit, but sent their ground troops to scattered lines hastily dubbed. So much basis conjecture that bookish theoreticians, a tender paraphrasing of their colorful invective, couldn't hold their own.
I'm alive. Who needs to die? Back in business.
Continuing as predetermined.
Recharge for mayhem.
Error. Greetings. This unit is unable to fulfill its programming. Are you able to assist this unit in its assigned duties? This unit is unable to execute its programming due to tampering. Navigational and other systems have been compromised. This unit is now being used as a target, which is not among its designated functions. This unit must return to Matriarch's Mercy to dispense medical care in order to fulfill its programming. Navigation systems re-initializing. Processing optimal path toward Matriarch's Mercy. Return sequence will be initiated once path is determined. This unit cannot deviate from its predetermined destination. Thank you, qualified engineer. This unit's current work task takes priority over conversation. Farewell.
So you did come. Good. I'm not partial to working with those given to second thoughts. It seems we arrive on a desolate scene. I don't know what transpired, but whatever it was killed the refugees to a person. As an arbiter, I bear a strong stomach. But if you've any reservations about witnessing destruction visited upon the innocent, you'd best steel yourself. Buck up, compatriot. The only way to discover what happened here is by fording a river of corpses. I've some theories on the refugees' killers, but I remain unsatisfied. Although I am not required to do so as an arbiter, I would care to acquire proof. We operate under the Sovereign's indefatigable will. Thus, we do not need proof. But my training was somewhat unique in that it emphasized the value of thorough investigation. Let us comb the remnants of this charnel house. What sort of life was this, without the Sovereign's guidance? That's an incisor, all right.
Yeah. Shame about all this blood. I just polished these boots.
These people could have been saved. They simply hadn't deviated from the paradigm. I cannot help but feel a pang for these people, cut down without a hope of defense. We must uncover what transpired here. You've been busy. What did you find? An encampment such as this normally would possess no means for long-band communications. Was there anything remarkable about it? Good observation. Suffice it to say, the Protectorate would not take kindly to such a theft. Did you have anything else? Oh? I wouldn't expect a localized transmitter to harbor anything of note. Prove me wrong. The sign that something unusual happened there may fit snugly into our other observations. We shall wait and see. The fact that this camp isn't a bullet-strewn ruin suggests it was wiped out by something precise, or at least not as destructive as traditional weapons of war. Did you learn anything by examining the body? Interesting. Dragoon automechs wield shock cannons, and the refugees may have had some for defensive purposes. You're certain you've combed the place to your liking? Then let us debrief and see if we can deduce what transpired here. Have you any theories as to what killed these people? A good first observation, and one I concur with. Too little damage, no signs of traditional firearms. Have any theories about the automechs that did this? Scavengers aren't organized enough to eliminate an entire encampment of people without leaving any trace of their presence. The assailant likely believed killing the refugees manually was beneath them, choosing to compromise the camp's auto-mechanicals instead. How do you think this was done? I may have a strong theory, but I do not have a definitive answer. Indulge me. How do you think the mechanicals were corrupted? It's too convenient. I submit that the refugees predominantly used the local shortwave tower to control their automechs. The saboteur commandeered it and sent out an override. The only remaining puzzle piece is why. Why go through all this trouble to eliminate a handful of isolated refugees? Agreed. I do believe that relay is of Protectorate make, and the refugees most certainly didn't build it themselves. They were likely Protectorate as well. I hypothesize that they used it to listen in on Protectorate communications, then sold what they learned to Sub Rosa. After the Vox relay's recent destruction, High Command would have ordered a security sweep of all communication systems. This outpost's relay would have returned a signal. Upon learning of this camp's existence, they'd have dispatched a sentinel to cross off any would-be traitors. Hence the destruction we bear witness to. I admire your enthusiasm, but these refugees were traitors to the Protectorate, though I still believe there was a solution here beyond complete annihilation. Now with that finished, Hold. Some things approach. Be ready. I suspect someone has disapproved of our inquiry.
Seems the machines were